Different Boko Haram logistics suppliers has been arraigned at various courts at the Federal High Court of Abuja by the federal government. They were arraigned and convicted on various charges ranging from providing material support to dealing in funds linked to the proscribed organization. One of the trial judges, Justice Binta Nyako, sentenced some of them, including one Hamad Tumodo, who is accused of supplying food items and information to terrorists. He is sentenced to 40 years in prison, which would run concurrently. The court also sentenced one Issa Ali, who was arraigned on a 2-count charge for allegedly rendering support through the provision of clothes and logistics to Boko Haram members. He is sentenced to 10 years imprisonment after he pleaded guilty to one of the counts. Justice Nyako also ordered that he should undergo rehabilitation and de-radicalization following the request of the defense lawyer. The trial judge also sentenced one Abdullahi Ali, who was arraigned on 1-count charge for allegedly rendering support to ISWAP group by supplying fuel to the group. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Among other convicts is Awal Bello, who was sentenced to 10 years in prison for allegedly facilitating terrorism financing by exchanging about 750,000 naira during the Naira swap policy for Boko Haram and paying 20,000 naira tax to the group. Another is one Shehu Bukar, who was arraigned on a 5-count charge, including alleged membership of Boko Haram, participation in a terrorist attack, providing support, undergoing weapons training and withholding information and cattle rustling. He pleaded not guilty to 4 counts but admitted to 1 count of providing support by engaging in cattle rustling and selling goats to the group. After admitting the defendant's statement and investigation report in the evidence, the court found him guilty. After looking at the evidence before the court, Justice Nyako described the offense as gruesome, making reference to defense plea for leniency on the grounds that he's a first-time offender. Justice Nyako then sentenced him to a term of 20 years imprisonment from the date of his arrest, noting that the convict is also to undergo rehabilitation and de-radicalization. The Attorney General of the Federation and Legal Aid Council, who was present in court, provided further details on the cases.
This is phase 9, don't forget. For phase 9, we have 500 in all, and it will last till either Friday or Saturday. It is our hope that for this, of these 500, we'll be able to go very, very far. 2 of the charges that were mentioned in Justice Binta Nyako's cases relates to the 2 suspects paying what they call zakat to Boko Haram. Now, it is considered when you pay money or when you pay farm produce products to Boko Haram, by way of appeasing them, it is considered to be part of terrorism financing.
The federal government had established special court arrangements, the federal high court system, to tackle the persistent terrorism challenges. Emanuela Ekele, Channels Television News.